Hey, Omega program. As you see throughout the program, my beard gets longer, so you know it's from video to video. Um, I've just been lazy. So I'm going to talk about the awakening process today. Ba, 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 ba. It just got me excited. But the awakening process, so it is a hurricane of things. And I got this download about this today, and I was thinking about it on the way here, and I wanted to give you a video. This one might be a little longer, so I just want to warn you. But I'm going to keep on going with it. It might be like 15, 20 minutes. So the awakening process is a whirlwind of stuff. It is tons of emotions. It is tons of resting. It's weird stuff that makes no sense, and you're going to feel like you're going crazy. And it's just part of the process, and it's nuts. And I can't even explain it any other way. And through this program, you're in this program because you're awakening on some level, probably up to fifth dimensional consciousness, if that really means anything, but I think it does. I tend not to attract people that are stuck in third dimensional consciousness. They tend to be a little in another place. So that's why I'm talking about this. So one, you're gonna have weird sets of emotions. You're gonna be angry all of a sudden. You're gonna be anxious all of a sudden. You're not gonna be able to move all of a sudden out of bed. You're gonna be spinning. I laugh sometimes. Like one time I fell on the floor at an event and laughed for 20 minutes straight about nothing and just laughed. And that's part of the awakening process. I feel like extreme forms of bliss. Like I want to like cry. I'm so happy and there's nothing happening. And then I feel sad all of a sudden. So this is part of the awakening process. It's a part of surrender to the divine. And it's part of just going with it and going with the storm when it happens. And it's the time that might be happening to you. And this video is here to help. And the storm happens just all of a sudden. And you got to just trust it. So my thing with the awakening process or moving through these emotions or coming forth is that you have to trust the process, trust how weird it is, and trust that you're always okay, and trust in the divine of some sort, right? Like you don't know what's happening. You're like, I just know this is right because it's happening. And that's really what it is. People ask me, how do I know I'm in the right place at the right time? I'm like, because you're there. That's it. That's all you got to do is survive this awakening process because you're going to go through it. You just got to get through the day and get through the emotions and get through whatever comes up and just survive it and get through it at that time. And it could just be so much bliss. I've had once where I'm laughing so hard and in so much bliss. That's harder than the sadness. I've been told by spirits all the time. I'm like, we suppress emotions. Like you suppress bliss way more than anything else to not offend other people. Like you suppress your excitement. So bringing that out is so important. But obviously you got to fit in society. So it's this weird balance. And yeah, I've had a hard time. I've gotten weird jobs. I've done weird things just to fit in, just to have space to awaken. I've found ways to make money. It's just been a weird process. Like I've traveled the country, lived in my car so I could hang out in the woods all the time. Like it's been a weird, it's not what you think it would be. And that's the one thing about life or about this process is it's never going to go how you imagine it. You're never going to be where you imagine it. I didn't imagine I would do this 3 years ago. I didn't imagine I would even be here. I don't imagine I would be living in this place. I didn't imagine a lot of this. And one thing I've learned over time is nothing goes to plan. And planning through the awakening process, the one thing I've learned most through the awakening process is be in the moment. Don't focus on the future. You don't know what's going to happen. And the more I do that, the better I feel. And really, this whole time, the universe has brought me to the moment, to the point I can't remember what happened Monday, and it's Thursday. And I tried really hard. And that's don't try, just do. But I wanted to remember, and I couldn't. And that's how much I'm personally falling into the moment. Like I'm falling so far in the moment, my memory has been gone. And I was told this would happen over time. And I'm happier than ever before. And I remember what I'm supposed to remember. I don't need to remember Monday, but I'll remember that I have a call. It's really weird. It's almost like I'm just in this divine trance of bliss and everything comes. I'm on time to things. I'm early. It's not that I'm forgetting things. It's just I don't remember things I don't need to remember. And it's really bizarre. It's like you're constantly in an intuitive samadhi type state. And I was told by my guides I would be there. So what does this mean for you? Because it means that You're going to go through this too. I'm just maybe ahead, maybe because I'm older, I don't know, or I'm leading the way, or you might be ahead in something else, but like I'm a little farther down the line. So I'm showing you, I've gotten almost psychotic by myself. I've heard voices, I've heard people talk to me, I've heard spirits, heard so many different things. And really, it's all me just interacting with me. It's just like a lot of consciousness. I felt people's stories. I've seen people light up in front of me. I've seen people's faces change to something else in front of me when I'm doing work with them. I've sensed stuff about people and said it before. I've been in a channel. All these different things. I'm sharing this not to brag, but sharing this so you know you might go through this process too. And if any of this resonates, you don't feel alone. So part of this program is when you're going through these states and things are crazy and you're hearing things or there's something you can't tell anyone else in the world, this is the place to share it. Share it in the group, share it with people. Be open about this because, you know, with Omega and the channeling and what's coming through and the energy I'm bringing through right now, like we are a powerful group of beings and we need a group that we can work together and know that we can anchor the light together. So that's, you know, really what I want to share with you and what I want to bring through. And yeah, I'm going to bring in Omega and they're going to talk and then I'll wrap it up. Dear ones, your life is unfolding with perfect ease, perfect joy, perfect balance, and perfect love. Nothing in your planets is happening by accident, dear one. It is all happening for the greater good of all, greater good of the galaxy, the greater good of your planet, and the greater good of each individual being. You are part of a group consciousness, part of a unity consciousness that is all working together through the anchor of joy and light. We want to inform you and allow you and tell you to anchor light in your life. Anchor light in the moment, anchor light in the joy and the brilliance that you bring to yourself and others, and allow this light to shine forth through you in each moment. This energy of light that you bring through now and through all times and spaces will bring forth a change in your energetic system. The next step we want to tell you through your awakening process, dear ones, is to ground and slow down, sleep more, eat more, spend more time outside, do less, go out less, don't use drugs or caffeine as much as possible, just rest. And this doesn't mean you have to do this. This will happen over time. But the more chances you get to do nothing, the more faster you will integrate into your being. Your body is transforming from a lower density, third density being to a fifth density being. And what would happen if you were changing, going through a puberty? You would need more sleep. Teenagers need more sleep through them being in puberty, because their bodies are changing. Your body is changing, dear one, and you need more rest, more time to sleep. Daniel has been taking naps and he's been sleeping 8 hours a night and meditating and going outside, and he has felt better than ever before because he's integrating his awakened consciousness into his body. And that is your path, dear one. If you are in this program, if you are with us, if you are hearing our voice right now in this time and space that you are experiencing at that time and space, you need to anchor this light consciousness into you, and it will happen at the perfect divine time in the perfect divine way. So just relax and allow the unfolding and allow yourself to know that you being in this program is the right place to be because you are awakening your consciousness. And together through this awakening consciousness, we can anchor the new world, anchor the heart-centered world that will bring love and compassion to the world. Instead of people being selfish and pushing each other to get what they want, they will love each other and they will share. This is the world that you want to create and want to live in. This was your desire, dear ones. You desired more love and peace, and now there are humans on this planet that can anchor that despite what is happening. Anchor peace, anchor love, anchor the joy, anchor everything that is possible into your being. And this will bring forth through you the highest level of consciousness that you can anchor at this time. Slow down, slow down, slow down. This is the message we have for you. Slow down, dear ones. Slow down. Allow yourself time in silence. Allow yourself time to just be. Allow yourself time to move your body and walk. Light exercise is key for you right now, dear ones. And this will help you through this awakening process. This is the message we have for you. Thank you. Awesome. So I kind of remember the slow down part. So, and that's what I want to touch on. Slowing down is the key to a spiritual practice. We go way too fast. We're wanting to get somewhere in 6 months that would be much nicer if it took a year. It's like if you're on a road trip or you're taking a walk and you got to rush. to the destination. It's not nearly as loving and fun and joyful as if you go slower. And this is a slow process, the awakening process. It's going to probably take you 10, 20 years, maybe less. I don't know. Might happen in an instant, but most of the time it's slow, and that's honestly better. If I went from having a memory to no memory in a day, I was freaking out. So it slowed down, slowly went away. Over time, over time, over time, over time, over time, over time, over time. And that's the key. We don't have to rush. We can chill. We can allow things to flow and allow things to be, and it'll all happen at the perfect divine time. If you're in this program at the perfect divine time, your dreams will come through in the perfect divine time. Your life will just unfold. You'll get the relationship in the perfect divine time. And just focus on your breath until then. I mean, you might just be exactly where you're supposed to be. And that's the deepest insight I have from this awakening process, is we're always just exactly where we're supposed to be, and it's nothing to chase. I used to see signs of Chase, the bank, all the time, and my intuition would be like, look at it. And I was like, oh, I'm chasing. And I've chased things for a long, long, long time. Chased my dreams, chased money, chased fun, chased excitement, chased whatever, enlightenment, chase spiritual practices. And I haven't anymore. I let things just happen when they happen. And you know how much easier my life is? This is what you want. You want the fear of bliss feeling all the time, no matter what's happening. And it takes slowing down and being in your body to get there. That's what your inner child wants. That's what your heart wants. Your heart wants you to slow down, be in the moment, love this moment. It wants attention. It wants the rest. I just quit drinking caffeine again, and I wasn't drinking a lot, but like it slowed me down. I'm tired when I'm tired, and I rest when I'm tired. How simple is that? That's what animals do. If I need a nap, I take a nap. If I'm tired, I go to bed. I don't stay up for anything. I don't chase anything. There's another day. There's infinite amount of days. You have infinite amount of lives. And I know everyone's like, go after your dreams. You only have one life. Well, enjoy your life. What do you want to do right now? I know I love going on walks in nature. And I was giving up that a little bit. And I challenged myself, like a challenge. But I was like, I'm going to go walk for an hour a day. I'm going to go on a walk every day in nature somewhere that I really like. And so that's it. That's all I need. I'm like, hey, I'm doing this walk every day, and I'm seeing these lakes and the rivers and all these things. And I'm just like, that's it. That's what life's about. I don't need anything. And that's what nature teaches us, that we are all one. We're all connected to a divine nature, and we all can support each other. The trees support the grass, and the bugs support the birds, and the birds, support the ecosystem by taking fish and other worms, and the worms keep the ground going, and the ground keeps the ground going, and the cells are everywhere, and there's microorganisms healing us, and there's food everywhere. There's growing on trees, and we got a grocery store that's full of food, and we got a house and internet. Like, how crazy is that? Like, if you got internet, if you can listen to this right now, you're probably okay. Let's just be real. Like, you're probably okay. So you have something to be grateful for. Like, you're fine. I mean, yes, I want you to have all your desires and all your dreams. I want that for you. I do. But I also want to say, from like a heart-centered place, like, be grateful. Like, we got a lot of stuff. And from that anchoredness of gratefulness and the being in the moment and knowing exactly where you're supposed to be, everything will happen for you. Exactly when it's supposed to. And you can enjoy the ride instead of chasing something when there's a ride that you can just sit on and enjoy. Do you want to run down the roller coaster, or do you want to ride the ride? That's the question. And rest, slow down, love yourself, know that you're expanding consciousness, and know you just got to get through the day. I love you guys. And I will see you in the next video.